Welcome to the Playmaker. Welcome to Playmaker. I'm the host, OG Chris Murray, the commission. Welcome to the Playmaker. I'm your host, the commission, OG Chris Murray. We're giving you the blueprint recap from weeks one all the way up to now. Man, it's been a crazy season. Everybody has been bringing their top of the level game, going for each other's neck. The level of competition has exceeded straight through the roof. We are in the conference round of the playoffs of the season. And man, it's been real exciting. All right, so let's kick off the show. We'll be starting off with the lead awards handed out, who I think deserved them. So the first thing we're gonna kick off with is the NFC Offensive Player of the Week or the year. Jimmy Garoppolo is one of the main reasons why the 49ers had the dominant season that they had. As you can see by his stats, 35 passing touchdowns, 67 completion rate, over 4,000 passing yards. This guy was a field general for that offense. His level of play has been spectacular. I don't think no one in the NFC on the offensive side competed with him. So that's why he deserved this honor. But I'm looking forward in the future to see what type of level he could bring next season by him competing and coming out playing on this level this year. I'm just excited to see if he could crack through the roof. Moving on. NFC G. Moving on slow. Moving on to the NFC Defensive Player of the Year. We got Luke Kuechly, middle linebacker for the Carolina Panthers. Now, this guy flat out field general. He helped that Carolina defense wreak havoc all year. He was the anchor. 16 interceptions, 84 tackles, 2 sacks. If there's ever a linebacker, whether AFC or NFC, rookie or veteran, getting 16 interceptions, flat out, Defensive Player of the Year. Flat out. For him to be leading the category of interceptions over cornerbacks, safeties, it's just mind boggling. And he definitely deserved this honor. And he's another guy that I'm looking forward to seeing next year. What can he bring to the table after the ball is so hard this year? So moving on, we have the AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Nick Chubb, running back for the Cleveland Browns. This guy, to perform at this high level as a rookie, starting off from preseason all the way up to that week 17 strike for strike battle against the Baltimore Ravens, this guy had been producing week after week after week after week, balling on a level that some guys that have been in the league for a while they ain't even balling on. Over 1,200 rushing yards, 14 rushing touchdowns, 51 broken tackles. Physical runner. I remember watching one of these games, man. When he hit the hole. Ooh, middle linebacker was right there. It looked like the middle linebacker was running from him. This guy, man, to come out and ball on this level as a rookie, he has a promising future at the halfback position. If the Browns organization can figure out how to get some key guys over there, I'm telling you, this is going to be a guy that is going to be one of those guys that will be on a runner-up every single year as the AFC Offensive Player of the Year. I'm telling you that right now, because he's a guy that flat out came and balled. He balled, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. But moving on, we have another rookie coming in at the AFC Defensive Player of the Year. We have Mr. Jerome Baker, another rookie that flat out came out this season and wanted to stamp his name on the blueprint, like flat out off the gate. This guy came in the league got 16 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 48 tackles. This young man and that Miami defense is going to be something real special moving on. I'm telling you, it's going to be something real special moving on. I like him, man. I like him a lot. He definitely deserved this honor. I'm not going to lie. He balled. He balled, man. He balled. But moving on to the biggest award of the blueprint is the BML MVP Player of the Year, which is Carson Wentz. He fell off the gate from week 1. I'm going to say I started paying attention to him about week 3, that he was definitely a front runner for this award. Finishes the season off 42 passing touchdowns, 69 completion rating. Welcome to Playmaker. I'm your host, the commish, OG Chris Murray. We'll be giving you the blueprint, this season recap from week 1 all the way up to the point now. We are in the playoffs of the season, and my, it has been a very exciting season. I'm seeing that level of competition rise through the roof, and guys is bringing it. They're bringing it, man. They're bringing it. It's really exciting. I'm not going to hold you off no more. We're going to dive right into these blueprint this season awards that I handpicked myself. So let's start off with NFC. First up, we have the NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Jimmy Garoppolo. This is a guy that I felt deserved it because he's a guy that came out and produced from week 1 all the way up to the point leading his team to the NFC Championship. As you can see by his stats, 35 passing touchdowns, 67 passing complete rate, over 4,000 passing yards. This is a guy that likes to take control of the offense. He's a pure leader, and he's the reason, I'm telling you now, he is the reason that this 49ers team is where they're at right now. Moving on, we have the NFC Defensive Player of the Year, Mr. Luke Kuechly, middle linebacker of the Carolina Panthers. Look at this guy's stats. 16 interceptions, 84 tackles, and 2 sacks. Whenever you see a linebacker, whether AFC, NFC, rookie, or veteran, if you see a linebacker with 16 interceptions, he is going to be the front runner every year for defensive player. Simple as that. I'm telling you, this guy, man, is a field general. You have to pay attention to where he's located at on that field. If you don't know where he's at or you're not paying attention, he's going to make you pay every time, which he did to multiple users, locking in 16 interceptions throughout the season. Tip my head off to him, man. Next up, we have the AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Mr. Nick Chubb. I call him Big Chubb, running back for the Cleveland Browns. For him to come out as a rookie and show this high quality of production is just ridiculous. Over 1,200 yards rushing, 14 rushing touchdowns, and 51 broken tackles. Physical runner, man. I remember one game watching him hit the hole. Middle linebacker was right there. I lied to you not, man. It looked like the middle linebacker was scared to tackle. Scared out of his mind. I'm so excited to see what he did as a rookie. To see what he could do next year, man. Just felt like that. Just excited, man, to see what he could do next year. I'll keep my eye on you, Nick Chubb. Moving on. We got the AFC Defensive Player of the Year, Mr. Jerome Baker. Another rookie. Stamping his name on the blueprint very early. Coming in, locking in 16 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 48 tackles. For this guy right here to be leading the interception category over safeties, cornerbacks, that's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. It's crazy. So this is the guy I think out there in Miami has a promising future if the Miami organization can figure out how to lock in key pieces around him. This guy will, I'm telling you, he will be a force to reckon with throughout the remaining season of this cycle. Moving on, we had the most pretty much the award that everybody competes for besides the Super Bowl. We had the BML MVP Player of the Year, which flat out wasn't an argument. Carson Wentz. This guy, I started paying attention to him by week 3. He showed that he was hungry. Even though his team has been performing at a high level throughout the whole regular season and continue that high play throughout the playoffs, this man has been focused, coming out, executing the offense, being a great leader. The stats is through the roof. 42 passing touchdowns, a 69% passing completion rate, over 4,000 passing yards. He's a guy not to play with. I'm telling you, he's a guy not to play with. And if he can keep this same level of how he's playing now throughout the playoffs, they're going to be holding the banner. I'm telling you right now. But moving forward, man, let's get into these playoff matchups. All right, first up, AFC Championship. We have Big Mo versus I'm going to win it. Now, defense meets defense in this matchup. These are two defensive users that flat out focus on how to shut down your offense. Now, both of these guys have shown that they can ball on the offensive side of the ball, but defense in this matchup means defense. Now, Big Mo, turnovers has been the Pats' MO all season. 69 total interceptions, 12 forced fumbles. You have to keep that same motivation going in this matchup. Simple as that. Keep the same motivation going, and you have to figure out how to protect Tom Brady in this matchup because you're going up against a team that's flat out basically knows how to get the quarterback. So you have to protect Tom Brady and cause turnovers. And to flip the switch, I'm going to win it. If you've seen the talent that's on this Colts roster on both sides of the ball, you cannot tell me that you could project it that the Indianapolis Colts will be in the AFC Championship game. But I'm going to win it has proven that the season stands by what the seasons mean. Simple as that. Pure stick skills. And for him to finish a regular season 15-1, he's shown that it does not matter what the team you have. It's pure stick skills that count. Simple as that. But this Indianapolis Colts team has the number one defense heading into this matchup, and it has sacked the quarterback 65 times. But Luck threw 4 interceptions last week versus the Kansas City Chiefs. This week he's going up against the Blueprint's top turnover causing defense. So he's going to have to figure out how to take care of the ball. Because if he throws 4 interceptions or more, I can't see I'm going to win it taking his matchup. But it's the season. And we're leveling the gameplay strictly off of stick skills. And I just don't think that Big Joe P and the New England Patriots can go toe-to-toe with the Colts, and I'm going to win it. So in this matchup, I'm going to win it, getting a big W, going into the Super Bowl. Next up, we have the NFC Championship. We have the San Francisco 49ers at 90 time versus Rich 215 and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's so crazy because the AFC was defense meet defense. This matchup is the number 1 offense versus the number 2 offense. Niner Tom and Rich 215, this is no surprise. After week 4 of the regular season, I said this probably will be the matchup for the NFC Championship. I didn't see nobody out there in NFC who was challenging these two. Flat out. You know, and I think that they knew it, but they were humble and they stayed focused. All right, now the time. Just to pick out a couple key factors that you have to execute in this game. Number 1, you have to figure out how to take away the big plays from Rich 215. Simple as that. You have to figure out how to take away the big plays. Now, another thing. Do what you have been doing all season. Get after the quarterback. Get after the quarterback. You're going up against the league MVP. You have to shake his rhythm. Now, let's switch gears. Rich 215. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep those key guys that you've been focusing on all year. Alshon Jeffrey, Nelson Aguilar, the dual threat wide receiver combination, keep them going. Keep them going. They've been tearing up the BML all season. Keep them guys going. You got your MVP back there, the quarterback. Stay focused and don't do too much. You know, don't do too much. And on the defense side of the ball, same thing. Stick to the script. Cause turnovers. This right here is one of the most evenly matchups, I think, right now in the playoffs. And with this pick, I'm going to have to go with Rich 2-5 in the Philadelphia Eagles with the W over Niner time of the 49ers. Now, the reason why I say the Eagles, because I just don't think that Niner time has enough to slow down their offense out there in Philadelphia. And they home, Philadelphia home too. It's going to be a good game. All right, I'm your host, OG Chris Murray. I'm closing out. Drop a comment. We'll be definitely dropping another show. But for the Super Bowl, make sure you tune in. I'm out.